for a lot of the right reasons. We knew that coming into the game, knew that we were going to be challenged by their team that plays really hard with a lot of physicality, and we knew that we were going to be challenged by those things, and so it turned out to be a really rich experience for us to learn from and get better. We actually, offensively, we executed a lot of the things that we wanted to execute the way we wanted to. It's just that, our young guys just weren't strong enough and tough enough with the ball a lot of the times, and just let them kind of bully us and take our ball from us, too many times, for 11 steals, I think they had, 11 or 12. And, we're obviously an extremely young team. We're not only do we have a lot of rookies, but we have really young rookies, guys that some of our guys actually should be still a senior in high school. So just physical development and the toughness that you have to play with to compete at this level is something that we're all still really learning. But so a night like tonight is really good for us from the standpoint of enduring that kind of experience and helping us kind of come to grips with the work we have yet to do. Questions?
When you prepared for Ohio State, how much did you prepare for Caleb Wesson, and what have you seen from him the last couple of games that you've watched?
Yeah, he's. We know that when he's in the game, they want to run their offense through him. They want to do a lot of things that end up being about 4 out, 1 in to get him the ball. He's very heavy and wide and strong, and he's terrific at using his girth to seal for angles. That came as no surprise. We knew that was going to be a challenge, and he's playing good basketball. So we did spend time concentrating on how to successfully guard him. Yeah. I think, we did compete, and I think that's where, and we've been talking about rebounding relentlessly since the beginning of the season because it's been one of our weaknesses. So we've just been all over rebounding. So I'm glad to see, we've been improving up to this game, whereas, earlier in the season we were getting out rebounded by double digits. Here lately, we've been right there within 1 or 2, and then tonight we won the glass, right, by 1, yeah. So it's a sign that they're listening, and we are improving in that area, and we competed. Al had a very good night on the glass, 5 offensive rebounds in 20 minutes was terrific, but we were, we weren't able to sustain it on the offensive glass in the second half like we did in the first half after having 10 in the first half. I'm sure they talked about that number a lot in their locker room. But we even though we're not as big and strong as them, we did compete. So I think that just is a sign that we were out there fighting.
You said Ohio State's a very good team for all the right reasons. What did you mean by that?
Yeah, they play hard consistently, which is, that's the first and last thing that you always start and end with when you talk about a team being good. They play hard at both ends. They're very well coached and well organized. They do what they do with good conviction. Like I said, they are physical, which is an important part of being a successful team. And they have good pieces. They can shoot it. They have guys that can put pressure on the rim with their driving ability, put fouls on you, and they have a terrific inside player. But mostly it's about how hard they play and what kind of discipline and organization they play with. They're going to win a lot of games this year. When we were getting ready for them before they were ranked in the top 25, as soon as I started watching them, I told our coaching staff, I said they're definitely a top 25 team. It's regardless of whether they're ranked or not, they're one of the better teams in the country right now, the way they're playing.